And it's true. At first, I was a fan, but now I'm angry. And you've been up here doing all that cap. Y'all niggas crucified Battle Truth. Even when he provided proof, y'all said he was lying. Norb's casting couch like Harvey Weinstein, but he didn't try to deny it.
15 minutes of fame, they won't promote your content. They said the Battle Truth is that rocker piper boy, and they did a blog about it.
What's that to salute? You bang your hammer when nobody's around. Let's give this battle truth.
On these stages, I only do what I have to do. I make this shit look like magic too. As far as words, I get it all done with one spark of the fog. I talk through the nose like Battle Truth.
I put my hands on that little girl and y'all seen the proof, the paperwork, the video. But y'all unbiased review is to accept them weirdos cover story and make me Battle Truth and
Battle Truth a liar. Battle Truth a liar. That tranny rumor was not for real.
Yeah, so tell Tech 9 I use this microwave to heat up these biscuits. Battle Truth. Y'all do your blogs, but never mention how I be beating these bitches.
I'll knock you out, then stop you out till you snag a tooth. Pull out the gun, raise you up, just to pop one in you like Battle Truth. Yeah.
What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth. Coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this, man. Young Thug. Bro just escaped a life sentence. I'm just keeping it 100. That man, they had like 60 counts on this dude. They had like over 60-something counts on this dude. 60. And he took a plea for like, what, 6? What was crazy about this, the DA was asking, they actually were going to let him out on probation. Okay, let's get back to how this even happened. The case been so messy. They didn't have a choice but to offer people plea deals. That's how tacky and messy it got. The judge got disbarred. They had to bring another judge in as a result of tampering and foul playing and with the witnesses, and oh man, it was just all type of messy, like the O.J. Simpson trial. It was so messy. They had no choice but to offer people plea deals. And God took those deals and ran off with them too, okay? Except for the 2 dudes that's actually charged with the literal murders. Those 2 guys, they really trying to have a trial for them. So that's what ended up happening, man. They messed this trial up so bad that these guys ended up getting good plea deals as a result of the mess they made. Now, the DA was offering Young Thug 15 years of probation if he was willing to cooperate up under a lot of different conditions. He turned it down and took his chances on rolling the dice. So the judge ended up agreeing with some of the things the DA said, but Young Thug lawyer argued good in his case, and the judge ended up, you could tell when the judge was talking that I think it was more personal. I'm just going to keep it 100 with you. Just because I know life, it was more personal to some degree. You know, it's crazy. In Atlanta, it's plenty black people, man. They had plenty black DAs. They actually had a black judge. They had black sheriffs. Man, them courts are full of black people. And the black judge was removed, and there was a white lady judge. I'm just going to tell you my personal opinion. And the DA is nothing but all black women. The DA is just all black women. That stood out to me to some degree. when I was seeing how that white woman, that white judge, because I'm gonna keep it real. This is what I learned in my own experience. Black girls don't really like when black dudes deal with white girls. I know that. I got a white baby mama. In fact, I just not too long ago got into it with a woman because she found out I had a white baby mama. And she was really mad at me, like, nah, this ain't gonna work out. I'm like, why? She like, cuz you like white women? I'm like, I like all women. If you willing to follow my lead and you willing to accept me and I'm feeling you, son, I don't care what color you is. She wasn't trying to hear it. That was one of her, what's that called? What's that word called when you, it's just a no-go. That was one of hers. Like, that was her no-go. Any black dude that like a white woman, I mess with a white woman, I say, well, you ain't gonna be with nobody then. They just ain't gonna tell you. Let the proper white woman come by. Believe he ain't gonna hit her. Right. I'm just gonna keep it real. I actually ended up telling her too. I'm just gonna keep it 100. I told her. I said, because at this point I ain't care anyway. She already let me know that was one of her no-goes. So hey, let me just let you have it then. I say, let me tell you, I say, you know the difference between, and no offense to some black women. I'm just telling y'all how this go. No offense. Y'all know I love y'all. I still have to say it. I say, you know what the difference between black women and white women for the most part? I say, y'all be having too much attitude. Y'all too challenging. We always got to bargain with y'all. We always got to bargain with y'all. You too challenging, flip off at the mouth. You just always on the defensive. And you always, again, got to bargain. I say, when it comes to them white girls, though, they make it so easy, man. You ain't got to bargain with them. For the most part, everything is yes. I'm talking about, let's just keep it real, like everything is yes. Don't get me started, man. I'm about to open up a whole nother can. I forgot I was supposed to be talking to young thugs, man. But just so you know, hey, them white girls be like, hey, let me get like $100. Yeah, okay. That's it? Yeah. When you want it now? You want CASHAPP? You want Zelle? What's Zelle? I'm gonna give you CASHAPP and Zelle so you can know what it is. What you gonna give me 50 and 50? I know I'm gonna send you 100 in CASHAPP, then I'm gonna send you 100 Zelle so you can see how we go. That's it? Yeah. That's a sister. Hey babe, let me get like $100. For what? What you finna do with it? No, I'm not giving you my money so you can go out there and be with another chick. Like, I need $100. I'm short on this bill. I'm trying to pay the light bill. Well, why are you short on your light bill? Like, let me see your like, yo, sing you through everything for that $100. You know what? Just keep the $100. Keep it. My God, just keep the damn 100. Hell. Anyway, that's what I saw in this court. That white judge lady, she wanted to stick it to them sisters. You can hear how she was talking. I knew Young Thug was finna get off soon that lady opened her mouth. After he was done talking, she was like, yeah, you know, you very talented. And you do. She talked with enthusiasm though. Like she actually got the album. She was talking like she had the album, or she was at one of the shows, or she got hit by somebody he knew or something. Soon as she said that out of her mouth, I'm like, oh, he finna. Soon as she said, look, when she said two things, and I knew it was a wrap. She said, thank you for that. She said something like, I believe you, and you are very talented. And when you're doing your music, I want you to continue doing your music. Right there, I knew he was getting off. Because you facing life. Ain't no more rapping for you. Ain't no keep doing your music. when you already in your 30s and you got 60 counts, 60 felony counts. And she talking about, you know, when you keep doing your music, when your new album come out. Huh? This man about to go home. So what was crazy, like I say, the judge saw through some of their stuff. And his lawyer did a good job in arguing for him. I'm just gonna keep it 100. He was like, look, I told him I don't even want to take the plea. Let's go to trial. We got them. He like, they've been so messy doing this trial. We got them. I don't even want to take the plea, but he want to take the plea because he want to get to his kids. If it's possible, he get out. He having health problems and complications. So he saw this as an opportunity since they've been so messy and messing up everything that you will be lenient on him, Judge. Then he told the judge something. He said, Judge, think about what they just did. They just offered the man probation to let him go without nothing. To just let him go home on probation without doing no prison time as a result of all this mess. But then when he didn't want to cooperate with some of their stipulations, that's just crazy for him as an artist that he just can't do. Now they asking for 40 years in prison time. They asking 40 years prison time. How do that? This is what the lawyer is saying to the judge. Like, Judge, how do that make sense? Y'all were just finna let the man go home on probation with no prison time, but because he wouldn't agree to your stipulations, now you asking for 40 years of prison time. I ain't gonna even hold you. He just got to breaking things down, showing how he had them to the wrong. But what ended up happening was the judge considered both arguments, and the judge actually was getting on their case too. The judge was watching like, this a mess. The judge knew why she was called in. Either way it go, it was going to be a mistrial. If the black judge stayed on, it was going to be a mistrial. Her coming in at the end of the trial was going to be a mistrial because you're making decisions based upon you at the end of it and you coming in. It's a big mess, and she was telling them that. Even when they were trying to bring one lady in of the victim to speak against Young Thug, the judge said no, she can't speak against him. Then the DA was like, why? Why can't she, the black lady, why can't she speak against him? He's like, because he's not charged. He's not charged with what happened. She said, well, yeah, but he's a part of that. But that's not part of the plea deal. His plea deal was for this, and that. Not that. Think about that. A victim of one of the guys that got killed, a relative, mother, wanted to speak to the judge, but the judge shut it down like, no, not for him. She could say that for the mother dude, but not for him. He ain't take a plea for this. See, somebody else would have been like, felt sympathy for the victim, been like, you know what, let her go ahead and speak. I'll consider what the judge was like, no. See, that's y'all problem. Y'all doing a lot of stuff messed up. Y'all had the man to the wrong, but trying so hard to get him, you also doing illegal stuff too, which mess up the whole case. Like you trying to do now. You trying to get a victim to speak out on his sentencing, but yet the plea had nothing to do with what happened with her. So why is she speaking on? Why are you trying to get her to speak on his sentencing so I can consider or sympathize with what she's saying to harden his sentence, when the plea had nothing to do with her son that she lost, dealing with him? So the judge said that. So I think the judge was making a point to them sisters. I'm just keeping it real. I know that played a part in that. Nobody can tell me nothing differently. I know women. And when I saw that white judge lady up there, and I saw the DA section over there, you had like 3 black women in the DA section. Then you had the black lady who was doing the typing thing. Then you had the black sheriff and them dude across the walls and stuff. Then you had like That courtroom was full of black representatives that actually hold prestigious positions in that courthouse. And I think that white lady wanted to make an example to them sisters, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, since you think you thicker than me, yeah, since you don't like me giving head to black men and you rolling your eyes at me, yeah, now, welcome to my world. What you offering, DA? No. Overruled. Okay. Defense, what y'all saying? I agree. That man don't get no prison time. No prison time. 60 felony counts. No prison time. And he ain't have to snitch. No prison time, neither do he got to snitch on anybody. But hold on. He got to fly right. He got like 20 something years hanging over his head. That if he mess up anywhere on his parole, his probation rather, he got to go do all that time. So listen, here's my message to you, young thug. You better stay out. You better fly right. You better fly right. You better really humble yourself and get it together, partner. Don't let them guys come out telling, oh, you my guy, come smoke one with me, come drink one with me, because that's how it happened. You've been clean for the past 2.5 years without drugs and pills and liquor. Your system clean. You didn't gain some weight. You used to be real skinny and little. You didn't gain weight now. You've been clean for 2.5 years. When you go home to your family, act like you love them for real this time. Because see, that's what happens. A lot of times we say we love our family and loved ones, and we doing things to jeopardize our life and freedom from our loved ones. Then when the hammer come down and hit us, then we want our kids. You want that woman you've been mistreating and cheating on. Now you want to be faithful. Now you want to get married. Now you want to do right. Now you want to be a father. Now you want to go play catch. Now you want to go play basketball. Now you want to teach them how to ride a bike. Now you want to teach them how to swim. When you was neglecting and abusing that in that street life, allowing your homies and friends to pull you away from your family, which is your real responsibility. So when you out there, young thug, and you going back to your freedom, you better remember you got them 25 years over you. You better surround yourself around positive people to keep you out of trouble and to protect you from yourself. That's what you basically need to do. You need to get people around you to protect you from yourself, to keep you in check when you out of order. I'm just keeping it 100. You better, because they said you mess up one time, you got to go do the whole 25. So let's see, do you really mean what you mean when you say you changed? When you gonna do better? You want to be with your kids now. I want to be with my woman now. Okay, I'm finna give you that opportunity, and let's see if you're gonna do right by that. I remember when they told me when I was getting out of prison, I had to do 9 years of parole, extensive supervision, strict parole. And I remember they was asking me, they was like, man, that's a lot of time to be doing, man. I said, that ain't nothing for me to do. I could do that standing on my hands. They're like, what? Bro, my mind is fixed. I'm done with the street life. I'm done selling drugs. I'm done running the street. I'm done. They could give me 20 years. I'm going to do it no problem. I'm never going back to the streets. I want to be with my family for real. Okay? I miss my children for real. I'm not going back. Thank you, Lord, for giving me another chance. I'm going to make it count. Period. I didn't care. But I was changing while I was there. I knew if I didn't change right now, while I was there, I wasn't going to change when I got out. I knew that. So change started with me right then and there while I was in there. Come on now. We ain't going to play no games. So I'm just letting you know. You better fly right. You better do right. Don't let them fake, because I'm telling you, pride come before the fall of every man. That pride gonna lead you right back in prison for the rest of your life. And if you ain't got your heart and mind right with God, you will not do those. Watch. If that man, mark my words on this. Remember this day. Write it down. Mark my words on this. If that man don't do right by God, that man finna violate his parole. I promise you that. That man gonna violate his parole. Too many stipulations. Plus, you're gonna allow the enemy to come in. And you're gonna get so comfortable that that's how he always do you. You're gonna start getting comfortable with allowing a little bit here, allowing a little bit there, and the little bit you allowing is only setting you up for the fall. That you should shut down out the gate. You escaped a life sentence, but yet it still hangs over your head. And you already 30-something years old. You can't afford to mess that up because that's like life. You 30-some years, look, you 30-some years old already and you got 25 years hanging over your head. If you do anything wrong, man, please, you better get married and live right and do right by God. Other than that, it's a wrap for you, bro. I'm just keeping it 100.
What's in those streets for you? Leave me waiting on you. What's in those streets